Hello students, welcome to Power Tutorials. So today we are going to cover one of the most important topic of circles chapter, and we are also going to cover two previous year questions, that is from 2024 papers. The topic is tangents to a circle. Okay, so what is a tangent to a circle? Let's see now, and then we'll cover the top questions on this topic as well. So suppose we have a circle here, and suppose that radius of circle is center is O and radius is R. And for tangents from external point, suppose say point P, if it is point is outside, we will have two tangents. If its point is inside, zero tangents. If the point is on the circle, we will have one tangent. So we're talking about the tangents from the external point. Okay, so this is external point and this is the tangents 1 and this is the second tangent 2. Okay, so we have two tangents from external point. So tangent is a line which is just touching the circle, and here you can see the angle from center to the tangent should always be 90 degrees. Angle from a, or else angle between radius and tangent, simply you can say that angle between radius and tangent is always 90 degrees. Okay, so this is the most important condition. This is radius, this is radius, this is the center O. This angle, that is angle between radius and tangent, this is tangent for suppose. Okay, and this radius and tangent, these two angles are 90 degrees. Okay, for suppose if I draw another line like this, let's suppose we have drawn like this, then this angle and this angle will be equal. Same way, this angle and this angle will be equal. Why I will explain. Let's consider, okay, let's mark this as A and let's mark this as B. Okay, so consider triangle AOP and triangle BOP. So before that, as per from tangent properties, what should be the properties of tangent? The tangent properties is the first one, angle should be 90 degrees. Second, length of tangent subtended from external point to this point should be equal, that is AP should be equal to BP. Okay, length of tangent should be equal from specific point. Okay, these two are the main properties for tangents. Using these properties, we're going to get some more conditions. Okay, now we're considering about AOP and BOP triangle. So one is constant, which is angle 90. So angle OAP is equal to angle OBP. Why? Because it is 90 degrees. So now we are going to cover few topics from the triangles chapter, that is similar congruency we are going to cover here. Second, if you notice these two triangles, one line is common, which is OP is equal to OP. Common side. And if you notice one more condition, AP is equal to BP. Why? Because this is length of tangent. So these three, that is SAS, using, okay, right in the next slide I can say that using SAS congruency, I can see triangle AOP is congruent to triangle BOP. So as these are congruent, respective angles should be equal. Respective angles means angle AOP should be equal to BOP. Angle AOP should be equal to angle BOP, and the other one angle POA should be equal to angle POB. POA should be equal to angle POB. POE. Okay, same I think we written again. It is OPB and OPA. Let me correct it. OPB and OPA. This is very important points, because using these points we're going to cover all the next questions. Okay, so from external point, if you're going two tangents, one thing with the first one, as per the property, we know it is this should be 90 degrees and this length and this length should be equal. This we already know. And now the another property, that is, if you consider this triangle, that is OAP and OBP triangles, you can, from this theorem we just found that these two triangles are congruent. Congruent means exactly equal. So that is the respective angles. This angle should be equal. The same way this angle and this angle should be equal. Got it? So this is the most important topic from circles chapter. Now we are going to solve two questions based upon these two properties. One is the length same and angle is 90 and the radius should be radius. And the other thing is these two triangles are congruent. That is, this angles and this angles are equal. Okay, so we have 3 marks question from 2024 paper here. This is exactly 29th question, A part, and this is, you can see here, it is 3 marks question. Okay, let's see this one. In the given figure, AB is the diameter. AB is the diameter here. Okay, and with the circle of center O, AQ and BP and PQ, we have 3 tangents: AQ, BP, and PQ. Okay, these three are three tangents to a circle. You have to prove that POQ as 90 degrees. Okay, so this, and directly solving the next step, I will directly write first triangle. Okay, let's mark this point as R here. Let us make or mark a point R. On PQ tangent. So this is R I'm writing here. Okay, now I'm drawing a line which is radius. This is also radius, this is also radius. Okay, so now if you notice this, from Q point we have two tangents, O Q point, QA and QR. QA and QR are tangents to circle. Second, if you notice from point P, PR, okay, this is already, okay, this should be B here. Okay, PB and PR are tangents. Okay, if you remember here, which I just proved, these two triangles are congruent, so this angle and this angle are equal. So same I will apply here. That is, if I mark this angle as suppose X and this angle as suppose, okay, this angle anyway it is X only. Okay, same way, if I mark this as Y, this also will be Y. I will write here angle OA, it should be AOQ. Angle AOQ should be equal to angle QOR as triangle OAQ and triangle ORQ are congruent. Same way, I can say that from these two triangles, angle ROP should be equal to angle POB as triangle ROP should be congruent to triangle BOP. Okay, so this congruency we just proved in the previous slide here. If you want, you can also write it. I think from direct also, if you written this, those two triangles are congruent, it's okay. If it is for 3 marks, but if it is asked for the 4 marks or 5 marks, better to prove first these two triangles are congruent using this property SAS similarity. then you can say that these two triangles are congruent. If these are congruent, the respective angles are equal. So I can say that angle A over Q should be equal to QR. Same way R over P should be equal to P over B. So hence I have written these two are XX and these two are YY. So if you notice A over B diameter, what is the angle subtended by angle diameter? It is 180 degrees. So what is the total angle? It is x plus y plus y is equal to 180. That is 2x plus 2y is equal to 180, or simply x plus y is equal to 180 degrees. So if you notice x plus y is between these two. X plus is nothing but PYQ. Hence we got angle PYQ is equal to 180 by 2, which is 90 degrees. So angle PYQ should be equal to 90 degrees. Okay, say we solved easily just using the concept that these two triangles are congruent, these two are congruent. So this is x, this is x, this is y, this is y. Sum x plus y plus y, which is 2x plus 2y. Total angle subtended diameter is 180. So 2x plus 2y is 180. X plus y is equal to 90. So x plus nothing but angle PYQ in the question. Okay. Let's see the OR question of this, because it is an optional. You can see it is OR is mentioned. So you can either solve A or B. So A is related to angle, but B is related to sides here. Let's solve the B part. Same way you have a circle where radius is r. Okay, so if you notice this diagram, I'll directly writing this is r, this is r, this is r. Okay, r in sense radius here smaller, and this is also r. Okay. Let's see what is the condition. PQRS are the points of the contacts are shown. Okay, points of contacts of the tangents. If AD is perpendicular to DC, AD is perpendicular to DC. Okay, this is right angle. BC is 30. Okay, this is 30. BS is 24. This is 24. Find DC. They're asking to find DC length. Okay, so from the tangents point from B, I can say AB and or else BS and BR are tangents. BR and BS are tangents from B. So the first condition, as what I told you, these two lengths should be same. So here I can say these two lengths are same, which so BR is equal to BS. If BR and BS are same, so this is 24. If this is 24, CR I can write, that is CR plus BR is equal to 30. They already provided you. BS and BR are equal. So simply CR plus 24 is equal to 30. So CR I can say it is 6 centimeters. You got CR, which is 6. Now if you notice, from C we have these two tangents. From C we have two tangents. What are the tangents? QC and QR. And I can say these two are also equal. QC and CR, not QR. QC and CR. So in the next slide I will write QC is equal to CR. CR we know how much? CR is 6. So QC is equal to 6. So let's mark it 1. Now let's see the other condition. You have mentioned if you consider POQD or else consider quadrilateral POQD. If you consider quadrilateral POQD, all angles are 90 degrees. Why? You can see here, this is 90, this is 90, this is 90. 3 are 90. Definitely the last one is also 90 degrees. So all are 90, and that respect to two sides are also equal. If all are 90 and two adjacent sides are equal, So PYQD is square. If it is a square, then all sides are equal. Then this is a, this is a, this two are also R's. So DQ also, DQ is also radius, which is 8 centimeters. This is 2. So now just add DC. DC is nothing but DQ plus QC, which is 8 plus 6 centimeters, which is 14 centimeters. Okay, so we just use the only concept, which is from external point the length of tangent should be same. From external point length of tangent should be same. This is 24, so this is 24, this is 24, this should be 6, this is 6, this is 6. From back side, this is a square. Now we know R is 8, so this is 8, this is 6. So we are asking total DC. DC is equal to DQ plus QC, which is 6 plus 4, which is 14 centimeters. Hope you understood the concept. But it is very important, I am saying you, at least 3 to 5 marks will be coming from this only concept of tangents. The length of tangent should be equal, these two triangles are congruent, and then this is 90 degrees. Only remember these 3 things, then you can solve any question with respect to tangents and circles. Okay, so hope you understood. So if you have any doubts regarding this tangents topic, I am saying it is very important. Kindly refer, and I suggest you to practice a lot to remember these concepts. Okay, so thanks for watching. Let's meet with another video where we'll cover another important topic from maths or science. Please subscribe and enable notification.